Do you know what happened at President Ruto's son's wedding yesterday? The one at State House that was supposed to be the event of the year? Mzee Kamau folded his newspaper carefully, giving Mama Sarah his full attention. The president's son's wedding had been the talk of the nation for weeks, a lavish affair that was supposed to showcase the best of Kenyan hospitality and elegance. Every detail had been planned with military precision, from the imported flowers to the celebrity chef flown in from South Africa. "What about it?" he asked, though something in Mama Sarah's expression told him this story would be worth the wait. She leaned forward, her voice dropping to a theatrical whisper that somehow managed to carry to every corner of the small kiosk. "The wine ran out, Mzee. At the president's son's wedding, with all those dignitaries, all those cameras, all that planning, the wine finished." The ceramic mug slipped from Mzee Kamau's fingers, clattering against the wooden table and sending droplets of tea across his newspaper. Around them, other patrons had stopped their conversations, drawn in by the magnetic pull of scandal involving the highest office in the land. "Mama Sarah, you cannot be serious," he said, his voice a mixture of disbelief and fascination. "The president of Kenya, with all the resources of the state, with advisors and planners and budgets that could feed entire villages, and the wine runs out at his son's wedding? I swear on my mother's grave," Mama Sarah declared, raising her right hand as if taking an oath in court. "My cousin's daughter works for the catering company. She was there, serving the guests, when it happened. She sent me a WhatsApp message at midnight, still shaking from the drama." By now, the entire kiosk had fallen silent except for the gentle bubbling of tea being prepared. Even Mama and Jerry, the kiosk owner, had stopped wiping down tables to listen. This was the kind of story that would be dissected and analyzed for weeks. "Tell us everything," Mzee Kamau said, settling back in his chair like a man preparing for an epic tale. Mama Sarah's eyes gleamed with the satisfaction of a master storyteller who knows she has her audience completely captivated. "Picture this, Mzee. State House gardens transformed into something from a fairy tale. White tents that could house entire families, flowers that cost more than most people's monthly salary, and a guest list that read like a who's who of East Africa. Presidents from neighboring countries, business moguls, celebrities, religious leaders, everyone who matters was there." She paused to accept a cup of tea from Mama and Jerry, who had decided that such momentous news deserved proper refreshment. "The ceremony was beautiful," she continued. "My cousin's daughter said the bride looked like a queen, and the groom was so handsome in his tailored suit. The Archbishop himself performed the ceremony, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house when they exchanged vows. Everything was perfect, Mzee. Too perfect." "And then?" prompted Mzee Kamau, though he suspected he knew where this story was heading. "The reception started at 4 o'clock.